Hi, guys. Welcome to Art Around the World Week. I wanted to give you a little detailed explanation of how to use Google Earth. And through Google Earth, you can explore all over the world from your house. So I'm really excited to show you how this works. The first thing you're going to do is type up here Google. You can even just Google search Google Earth. And it's right here, google.com/earth. Clicking on it, and it will take you to a page that looks like this. You can literally explore everywhere, all over the world, which is so cool. You can do it from a 2D perspective, from above everything, like the Grand Canyon, like it's showing you here. Or you can get down on Google Street and be actually on street level and get to see everything. So I'm going to show you how to do that. The first thing you're going to do is launch Earth. And once you launch Google Earth, so exciting. It does take a little bit to load because there's a lot of information that it's loading for you so you can use it. So we're just going to take a minute here or two so we can do that. I'm really excited to show you guys this because we can go explore anywhere without having to leave our homes, which is really cool that we can go on these adventures without moving a foot. And we're going to be using Google Earth a couple of times throughout the week. I'm going to show you some places that we're going to be visiting, but you can use this website throughout the next 2 weeks as we're traveling to different countries to really help you explore more places around the world that you might never get the opportunity to see in person. And it's just really fun to go check stuff out. So I'm sorry it's taking so long. Do be patient with it. Like I said, it's really cool, so it's worth the wait. Okay, finally got it to load, which is so cool. You can see I'm right in the middle of somewhere. Let's see where we're at. I gotta move my little screen here. So over here in your top right corner, ooh, we are in India, it looks like. India or Tibet, can't remember where we left off. But over here, there's a couple of things for you to look at. The first one, it shows you where you are in the world. So I know I'm in Asia and I'm roughly around where India, China is. We can zoom out here really quick and it's going to show us the world. There's some Google Earth. You can pretty much click on it anywhere and discover it. You can go to where your home is. I click on this button here and it will take me to my house, which is pretty cool, and my neighborhood. And you can explore your neighborhood. You can explore anywhere in the world. Here's my neighborhood. I've been doing a lot of runs around my neighborhood this week and last week to get outside. I hope you guys have been enjoying some of the weather too. But so this button takes you to your home. The little person button is Google Street. So when you click on it, you're going to start to see little blue things pop up on the map, and that gives you a street view. So it basically takes you down to that area as if you were walking right in that area. So I clicked right here in the other neighborhood next to mine, and it's going to take us down to view the street as if we are standing on it. There we are. And sometimes you will see the shadows. Sometimes it's a car. This time it was a car that came around and took these videos, so you can see the camera on top of the car. Sometimes it's a person that's taking the videos, so you see their shadows. But this is a neighborhood around my street. If you see the arrows, you can walk down the street farther and explore, which is pretty cool. The 2D button, can't be used right now because we're in Google Street, but I'll show you how to use that next. So if you want to search anywhere, so that took me to my home. Again, this button, Google Street, gets me down on the street so I can see it. You look for the little blue highlighted areas. I'll show you that again in the next one. So I'm going to type in one of everybody's favorite places, Disney World. So you can literally Google search anywhere in the world, which is really cool. So I'm going to click on Disney, and it is going to fly me to Florida, to Disney World. And it should be an overtop view of Disney World. Yep, here we go. So overtop view of Disney World, all the beautiful trees there. Add to project is more of like putting together a map for somebody to see. But here's my view of Disney. I can zoom in a little bit and kind of walk around. Didn't realize how Disney was so covered in trees. And then you can also click on the Google Street View again, and it should change to blue things. So if I go over here, you can see all the blue that I could click on that gets me on the road. This should be the road that leads us to the park. Let's see. Oh yeah, let's go down there, and I'll show you what that looks like. So it's going to Google Street me down, and now I'm on the road with all the cars going to Disney. I'm going to turn myself around, and we are going to go down the road like we are going to Disney World. Super cool. I love that you could do this. Keep going straight. Come on, buddy. So sometimes you'll see little areas where you can go farther down the street, which is really cool. And exploring all over Disney. I'm going to zoom back out here. Maybe. Oh, if you want to zoom back out, I'm going to do this. Click on the little thing in the corner, zooms me back out. It's going to take me to the resort. I don't want to go to the resort. I want to go to actual Disney World. So I know that Disney World is farther up this way. Here's the big parking lot where everybody can park. And here's some resorts. I've been to Disney World before recently, just last year, actually, for spring break. I went to Disney World with my nephews, and we rode either the boat or you can ride the tram. And I'll zoom out a little bit so you can see what I'm talking about, because the tram or the boat take you across the way to Disney World. Woohoo! So here's Disney World. I can zoom in. Here is the gigantic castle that's in the middle of Disney World. Let's see if there's a Google Street here. So I click on Google Street. Let's see. Oh, tons. We can even go right in front of the castle. Super sweet. So I'm going to zoom in. Again, I clicked on the little person. All those little blue things showed up. And now I am literally in the park standing in front of the castle. So cool. So that's one way you can do it. Again, over here, the search bar, click anywhere in the world you want to visit. The one that looks like a little boat wheel to steer your boat is called Voyager. Voyager is also cool. It already puts together some really cool places for you to explore. You can go to national parks. You can go to Hogwarts, which is also in Orlando. All sorts of things. Down here, these are some ones that people who work for Google Earth put together for you to look at. You can do games, layers, street view, nature, culture, travel, education. You can click on any of these and it puts together a whole bunch of places for you to visit all over the world. Like, let's say I want to go learn about different geometrical buildings all over the world. I can click on that. Bye, Disney. See you later. It's going to zoom me out. And yep, I want to go explore some cool geometrical places. So it's going to zoom out to the world, and it's going to take me to all sorts of different places all over the world that have really cool geometrical buildings. And here's Google Street View. I can zoom around. I am in Africa right now, which is pretty cool. It also tells you where you are. We are in the country of Zimbabwe. on the continent of Africa, so I can zoom around and check out Zimbabwe. This is the cool building it wants me to see. It tells you more information about the building over here on the side. And then it says 1 through 4, so there's some more buildings for me to explore. So I can click on the next button. It's going to zoom me out by Africa, by Zimbabwe. And it looks like the next building I'm going to is New York City in the United States, the Citigroup Center building. So again, it's going to take me down there. Sometimes it's going to give you a above view of the city building. So here's the view above the building. You can also do Google Street. Click on Google Street and see all the blue, so I can go stand down by the building and look up at it, which is pretty sweet. You want to check it out? My nephew's here with me too, so he's coming to check out the cool buildings that we're looking at. So all sorts of fun things you can explore and do through Google Earth. I want you to explore a couple places today, and when you turn in your assignment, I want you to tell me where you traveled to today when you tried out Google Earth. I cannot wait to see what you have done, and I hope to see you tomorrow as we will be traveling to Australia. Have fun in Google Earth. It is so much fun to explore. I will see y'all later. Bye.